Thank you for joining us again on the newsroom. I am Oyi Adekunle. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has adjourned the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, until October 21, 2021, owing to the failure of the federal government to produce him in court on Monday. Justice Bintan Yako held that the trial cannot proceed in Kanu's absence, having been arrested and brought into the country. The judge insisted that Kanu must be physically brought to court since he is now available to face his trial. The IPOB leader is facing charges of treasonable felony for his agitation for an independent Republic of Biafra. He was rearranged and remanded in the custody of the Department of State Services (DSS) following his extradition to Nigeria last month. The convener of the Revolution Now movement and former presidential candidate Umar Alhassan has been arrested. Sowore was at the court premises, at the Abuja High Court premises, said he had come to attend the hearing of the 5 youths that were arrested for wearing Buhari Must Go branded shirts at Dunamis Church. Sowore was reportedly doing a Facebook Live session when he was arrested by police officers stationed around the court ahead of Kanu's trial. And over 60 travelers have been abducted by bandits along the Sokoto-Gusau highway. An official of the Sokoto Mass Transit to confirm the incident said the bandits blocked the highway on Sunday morning, wielding sophisticated weapons, and eventually kidnapped over 60 travelers. A bus driver and 1 other passenger escaped the attack, but the rest of the passengers were said to have been taken away into the bush by the bandits. Last Wednesday, bandits blocked the highway at the same location and abducted 12 travelers, but 11 were rescued by troops of neighboring Zamfara State before they were taken to the bush. Police authorities in the state are, however, yet to release a statement on the latest incident. And Malaysia is under increasing strain from an unrelenting surge in the coronavirus, with Parliament to convene on Monday after a months-long hiatus and lockdown, during which cases and deaths have only worsened. The situation has pushed overworked healthcare workers to strike. The country reported a record 17,045 cases and 92 deaths on Sunday, further increasing pressure on Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin, who in January declared an emergency, saying COVID-19 had brought the country to a breaking point. The Federal High Court sitting in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, has granted an interim order restraining the federal government from having access to the unclaimed dividends of shareholders in the capital market, estimated to be more than 200 billion naira. The order followed a case instituted by shareholders under the aegis of Palm Wealth Shareholders Association, asking the court to void the plan to take over unclaimed dividends. The court also restrained the federal government from harassing, intimidating, inviting, or ordering public limited liability companies or their registrars for questioning for purpose of taking or giving accounts of the unclaimed dividends pending determination of the motion on notice. And on the foreign scene, Iran's parliament has suspended its review of a highly controversial bill which supports more internet restrictions in the country. According to critics, the bill, first proposed 3 years ago, is aimed at introducing more controls and restricts people's access to global services like those of Google and Instagram in the country, where most prominent global services are already banned. The legislation also criminalizes the use of banned services, including virtual private networks, VPN. An online petition calling for the legislation to be scrapped has already garnered close to 500,000 signatures. And in sports, former Chelsea and England captain John Terry has left his role as assistant coach of Premier League team Aston Villa. Terry joined the club on a 1-year contract as captain in 2017 and played 32 games in that season. He then returned to Villa a year later, becoming an assistant in manager Dean Smith's coaching team. He says his plan is to spend quality time with family and hopefully honor some invitations to visit clubs and managers around Europe to develop his aim and objective of becoming a manager. And that's the latest update on the newsroom at this time. Do join us again at the top of the hour. Thank you for watching.